All right, we're live. Finally. Think we're live. Think we are. Yep, we are live. All right, so for some reason, YouTube is having issues connecting when I go live. And I honestly do not like that. But we're here. And we are going to watch some Chris Chan. And we're going to catch up. I was actually out of town when the new Chris Chan came out. So we're gonna catch up. I was out of town at Retropalooza. Plus, I was suspended from streaming last week, so I haven't had much of a time or opportunity to do that. What's up, George? What's up, Lucario? We're gonna watch the Chris Chan episode here in a minute. Do appreciate you guys hanging out. What's up, Paul? I do remember you. What's up, Jim? Please do not low-key self-advertise like that, Jim. Paul, you ask me every time if I remember you. What's up, Tommy? How are you doing? Thank you so much, Tommy. Member for 5 months. Hashtag Tommy Sisson for becoming an ABE Nation member for 5 months. I appreciate that, brother. I hope you've been doing pretty good. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get live because I'm using Streamlabs OBS, so it's completely like every time I come on, I swear to God, I have to mess with my settings and shit. Because OBS soured on me. Let's let some more people file in here. Seems like some people are getting their noties a little late. Hopefully you guys had a good Sunday. We're gonna watch Chris Chan again. Just to let you guys know, I was in Dallas for Retropalooza, so I didn't get to watch Chris Chan when it initially came out. I didn't get to watch it, and then also I didn't get to stream because I was banned from streaming until like Thursday because of the strike that I had. So now we're here. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna hang out and chill and catch up to date on the Chris Chan documentary, because I had a few people ask me. Funny enough, these people are not here. They always ask, and I promised I was going to stream last night. I didn't. I got home really fucking late, actually, and by the time I got home, I was like, I'm tired. So we didn't end up streaming after all. I've been pretty good, Lucario. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna let some people file in. Make sure you smash that like as you pop in, guys. Let's get them likes up. The likes help get this. I don't know if you guys are aware. Likes help spread the content. Like, it's called engagement, and YouTube likes that nonsense. What's up, VJC? How you doing? So yeah, in Chris Chan news, the other day he was spotted. I made a video about it, and Chris Chan was spotted in the wild at Walmart. What'd you miss 2 minutes ago? Nothing happens in 2 minutes. What's up, Matthew? Chris Chan was spotted in Walmart with a female. I don't know if you guys saw the video I made of it. Interesting. Is the love quest over, ladies and gentlemen? So I think this is going to be part 79 of the Chris Chan documentary. Get yourself something to drink. Get yourself a little snacky. And we're going to check it out. I'm curious where it's... I'm curious where it's going to be at. I don't remember where the last episode left off at. What's up, Verducci? I don't remember the last episode left off at, but yeah, we're going to catch up and we're going to see very quickly. Now, again, I had to stop using OBS Studio. I was using OBS Studio and it stopped working for me. And now I'm using Streamlabs OBS. So I'm kind of like, as I'm going, reconfiguring my stuff and all that. So yeah, this is gonna be the first time I try to stream Chris Chan on Streamlabs OBS. So I haven't really been messing with my settings. I think I have it figured out. What's up, NES Wizard? What's up, Sega Seth? Chris Chan finally found a lady. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were aware of it. I got the hiccups right now, by the way. Oh, what's up, Game Chasers? There will be Chan. We're about to watch the newest Chan right now, actually. I'm just waiting it out a little bit. Also doing a brief Q&A, a brief little chillax, little get together. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you, Sega Seth. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. OBS is less delay. Well, it's OBS either way. It's OBS Streamlabs and OBS Studio. I had to go to Streamlabs OBS because OBS Studio, for some reason, when I was playing games, it kept buffering. It kept doing like an every 5 seconds it would like pause, like it was sputtering, and I have no idea what was doing that because I never adjusted the settings. I never did anything. I never changed anything, and for whatever reason, it was just like sputtering like every 5 seconds. And no matter what I changed or what I moved or what I tried to fix or update or anything like that, it never like complied. So I went to Streamlabs OBS and it started working perfect. So I was like, all right. What's up, Squiggles? You've been having issues with OBS as well. Huh. That's interesting. George, I got a couple of things given to me, but I didn't buy anything. Got a couple of things given to me, but I didn't buy anything. I had some good book sales. If you guys haven't gotten the book yet, consider checking it out. If you have bought it, if you guys are in the chat, you have the book, please leave a star rating on Amazon. I would appreciate that. You don't have to write a review if you don't want to, but if you could leave a star rating on the Amazon page, that would mean a fuck lot. Like, a lot. So just go and leave a star rating. You don't have to leave a full review. If you want to write a review, you can. You could definitely write a review if you want about it. But leave a star rating. I think I have 8 ratings right now. It would be cool if we could boost it up a little bit. Lucario, I will check out your video. And let me pull up your channel just so I could check it out after tonight's stream. I wish you were able to just click when you're in the dashboard and be able just to go to people's channels like that. I swear sometimes they do stuff for YouTube. What's up, Jose? What? Am I watching Chris Danger versus Adam Cole? What? I don't... No, Chris Chan. We're going to watch Chris Chan. Look there. Botrix, guys, if you haven't got a copy of my book, you can also read it for free on Kindle Unlimited. There's the link from Botrix. The Botrix posted it. And leave a review if you can. I'll appreciate that. This diet soda tastes delicious. I think we're in a good spot to go. We're at 11:05. If you guys haven't smashed that like, let's get that going. Did I ever get back that first draft? I did not. I did not get that. Somebody at my table accidentally sold it, even though it said not for resale right in the center of the cover. I was kind of upset at them for doing that, to be honest. That was my display for my setup. And they sold it. They even said, oh yeah, it said not for resale on it. And I'm like, yeah, that means it's not for fucking resale. Duh. And it was embarrassing because there's parts of that book, that draft in that book that I completely took out. There was a lot of typos in that. That was just like an example version. It wasn't the completed full version. And I was embarrassed because that person bought it and left the con. So they have something that's not my finished work. You know what I mean? They're buying something that was incomplete. I appreciate that, Squiggles. I'll send it. I'll send you a promo code your way. I do. In return, though, I do ask for a honest review of it. What's up, CMK? All right. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go to Chris Chan. What's up, Falcro? Let's go ahead and watch. And hopefully the settings and everything. Yep, hold on. I think he purposely glitches the intro now.
What was fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
I love that music. I know there's gonna be some asshole. Can you turn the volume up a little bit more? I'm messing around with it right now. I can't promise that it'll look good
Around mid-October 2020,
or sound good.
allegedly still possessing Christine's body, secured an upcoming interview.
What the fuck's going on? Hang on.
Create unknown.
Whenever I have the fucking screen minimized, it fucks with it.
Matthew Tabor, who aims to have conversations
Hang on a
with
second.
online creators. In preparation, Not, leader of the
What's up, Robert?
requested to hold a private question and answer session that would be audio recorded by Not to test Chris's equipment. On October 8th,
Yeah, that's low. Give me a second. I don't know how to turn that up. Because for some reason, my desk. So in Streamlabs OBS, the way I had it set up on OBS Studio, Steven, I literally just talked about the volume. In OBS Studio, when I had it set up to where it could be adjusted, and now I don't even see an option for it. I literally just said, "Hang on, let me mess with the volume, guys." Y'all not like listening when I talk? I literally said, "Let me adjust the volume," because there's always somebody that asks, "Can you turn it up?" And I'm using Streamlab OBS, and I don't know my settings on it because everything's out of whack. Such a beautiful woman. You're not wrong. That's a perfect display of a woman. Alright, give me a second. I have no clue why they make fucking Streamlabs and all that shit completely different. See, like, I can't even find my desktop. You couldn't resist asking? Well, I don't like sarcasm and stuff, so chill on that. We got it out of the way though. I know you couldn't resist. See, I don't even fucking know. I can't even find my desktop. So I'll just put it next to the speaker. Give me a second.
Not collected questions via the Discord voice chat function and was recorded on Not's device. Unfortunately, Not's recording failed.
I do want a
Solitude was
medallion.
asked to record the questions and answers himself at a future date. On October 21st, Chris Asonichu announced in the Play's Discord server that the so-called "it" was happening, further elaborating that he was referring to foretold dimensional breaches and magical happenings, such as the electricity.
And first of all, Squiggles, it's not Pikachu Sonic, it's Sonic Chew.
Temporarily going out in Christine's locale without seeming cause. On October 22nd, Chris Asonichu wrote a long Twitter thread regarding his yet unpublished video sermon recorded by the merchandising team Prater at Gucci.
He did a video sermon?
Largely copying and pasting the script into the tweets. The next day in the place, Sonichu recounted that he enacted a near half-hour-long ritual in Chris's room because resonances, visions, and psychic pangs were strong all day. He played a mental...
Here's the thing about Chris Chan, guys, is when I get lost when I see these big screen shots of like walls of text. I'm like, I see these walls of text from Chan and I'm just like, oh my god, I tune out. Even when it's like a video where Chris Chan is just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, like I drone out. It's like Chris Chan likes to fucking hear themselves talk. It looks like one of those melted popsicles. A little bit.
Audio track in the background as he used
What's up,
special
Captain
crystals,
Hard
magical
Luck?
rods, and a ritualistically modified mirror to meditate deeply.
For a second, I thought it said I thought your thing said Captain Hardcock.
Move her hands in certain ways in an attempt to dismantle the Iron Curtain, dividing the two sister dimensions. He concluded the session at midnight by dancing to the main theme song of the game, Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure 2 has a great
by
soundtrack.
40, and announced that the ritual was a success. On October 24th, a Twitter user drew Christine in a realistic and unflattering
Oh my god, look at that drawing. Billy, are you watching still? Can you do that, like a drawing close to that? Matter of fact, if you make another cartoon, you should put Chris Chan in it. Just use Chris Chan's likeness. Or somebody based on Chris Chan. Cheers, Falcro. Cheers.
Asking her Twitter account what she thought of it. Seemingly, Chris replied to state that the drawing was "aight."
Oh, shit. Dude. Chris Chan. Chris Chan always fucking is so mean with fan art. Anytime somebody draws something of Sonichu or them, he always like downplays it. Look, he literally just told this person it's aight. Like, didn't even say thank you, nothing, just said it's aight. What's up, Melinda?
On October 26th, Sonichu re-recorded.
Oh, thank you, VJC. I appreciate that.
Device, using the audio
If you could leave a review of it, like a star rating, VJC, I'd appreciate that.
I'm going to go over those questions that I had previously answered from Lane Chew, but that audio recording didn't quite go through, so I'm going to answer these questions once again. Over a year ago, a video that showed you yelling at a toilet and asking where Crystal went leaked out to the internet. What led to the creation of this video and why was it recorded? You can blame frickin' Idea Guy / Joshua
Idea
Wise
Guy
for that, because he had told Mama that we Sonichus and those Chews did not like using the toilet, treat it like an enemy, which that is not true. We respect and use the toilet when we are civilized. And Rosie and I, among us specials, and the rest of us who actually live in a domicile, we respect and are domesticated. So that was just manipulation of Idea Guy. That was the reasoning behind that.
Somebody told them they don't use toilets or something. I don't fucking know. That's weird. You thought I was a princess from Neverending Story. I did get a little soundboard so I could be like Review Tech and like all those other people where I could, when somebody says something funny, I could do this. Hang on. So when somebody says something funny or something that we like, I could just do like this. Hang on. Where is it? We need to get like a little soundboard developed. So I could just do this. What? Play the fucking sound. So if I say something like, I'd fuck Chris Chan. We need to do that. We need to make a soundboard. What's up, MZ Watch?
Dear Christine and Sonichu, what's your favorite thing about Quickville? Well, Mama's favorite thing about Quickville, obviously, well, she really likes the shopping mall. That was among the best buildings. She actually put a whole lot of soul and dedication into
Shopping mall.
And then also later on, that got reflected into our main Basilicon of Quickville. And as for me and my favorite part of Quickville, I mean, out of the aspect, I like running through the entire city, just having that freedom and ability, just...
Yeah, those live audience reactions.
Cool runnings for me, and I can run on the buildings and everything, so that's my favorite things about Quickville. I get running freedom on the roads, and the skies.
Gotta get the soundbite that goes, ooh, you mean like this? Wait, not that. That's too short. Hang on. That one? Alright.
Right, and I love the park also. The mall's cool though. Just throwing that in there as a bonus. Dear Christine, if you could meet one famous person, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Well, it was a short list of a long list because Mama has a lot of...
It's creepy when he says mama.
...celebrities that she would love to meet and hang out with. Red Skelton. He's a funny comedian. She really likes him on that. And Lucille Ball.
I would love to meet Lucille Ball.
She has lots of respect for her as well. Well, she would love to meet Betty White. There's also
Betty White, Britney Spears. Okay, I agree with Chris Chan on these.
Who originally played the Pink Ranger.
Amy Jo Johnson. Okay.
Kelsey Grammer.
Not so much Kelsey.
Pamela Anderson.
Pam.
Another. Dear Christine, what do you believe
What movie? Are you saying Pam or Pan?
was the coolest thing you've done as a child? I'd say the coolest thing she ever done was, at only a few weeks old, she said the word monkey, as opposed to mommy, or even possibly as opposed to Maggie, as in Magic Chan.
What's up, boss show?
Of course, after that, because of the autism, about 1.5 years old, she stopped talking, but then she regained her ability to talk about 7 years old, and that's been a really cool thing. Well, and again, I guess another cool thing you could say she's also done was win that $1,000 shopping spree at KB Toys thanks to my senpai, Sonic the Hedgehog, and his Watch You Win sweepstakes, sponsored by Sega.
Sega. See, like, he just, like, rumbles on and on and on, and it's like,
around this time,
it's so fucking hard to keep up with, like, what he rambles on about. Like, man. Anyways, who's this cutie?
that wannabe troll, Isabella Loretta Janke, got in touch with Prater, who then allowed her to get in contact with Christine.
Is this a troll?
Sonachou
Yeah.
personally. After some unknown discussion, Sonachou
Fancy
commissioned
stuff,
Bella
eh?
to create an intro of a hypothetical cartoon series focusing on Christine's adventures. He
What's up,
messaged
3
Bella
frame?
with the specifications for the animation, noting that it should look like a magical girl transformation sequence as seen in many Japanese anime, such as Sailor Moon. On October 28th, Sonachou was interviewed through Discord by the hosts.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, like, I have a habit of wearing shirts, like, multiple times. Like, I wore this 2 days ago. Didn't wash it. You just kind of... If it doesn't stink, it doesn't have any, like, sweat spots, it doesn't have, like, stains, just kind of hang it up, you know what I mean? Let it sit out outside. Still feels fresh. But, like, I swear to God, Chris Chan only wears... Like, he don't have the polo anymore. He wears this one now. How many episodes are we backed up on? Just this one, the newest one.
Of the Create Unknown podcast, while watched live by their paying Patreon supporters, with Watchmen Anaxis and Nova.
Does Chris Chan still have a Patreon? How much does Chris Chan make? I need to have, like, an 8BE, like news team. I need, like, an 8BE news team where you guys, like, go stealth and sleuth and detective for me and stuff. Like, anytime I'm watching something and I'm, like, streaming, I need to be like, hey, can somebody look this up, or can somebody pull a URL or something like that? We need to have an 8BE news team section in my Discord where we could set up content. But yeah, does Chris Chan have a Patreon still? I want to know if anybody fucking donates to him. We do need more Chan. We haven't even gotten to the mom shit yet.
Anaxis was also recording the conversation, which allowed for the Create Unknown YouTube channel to upload the uncut recording as an unlisted video at a later time.
Minions.
Now, let me just go ahead and make it clear. In case y'all didn't get the memo, like over 6 months ago.
What's up, Samuel?
This is actually Sonachou you're talking to. Yeah.
That's Sonachou. So was it Sonachou that had sex with the mom?
Yeah. Christine and I, we swapped bodies over 6 months ago, and I'm still here. So, but we're still talking to her body, literally in her brain. I have access, and I can speak on her behalf. We're talking with Sonachou here.
That's going to be the question that I ask you when I'm done.
What's up, Sam Taylor?
Explain that for everybody who's just heard about you.
Okay.
That's perfect. Every civilization has its defining epic hero. Those personas who enthrall us with...
These guys are like... Ooh, Chanyans. I like that. You gotta love it when these people are like taking these interviews like 110% serious when they're interviewing like Chris Chan and stuff. Like, if I ever had the opportunity to interview Chris Chan, I would right off the bat just have it be like super shenanigans. Like, not even like try to take it. Maybe for like the first like 3 or 4 questions, but then I would like take it up a notch and not try to get like in depth and stuff. Like, I would just like go nuts. Like, I would start asking like sexual stuff. I would start be like, all right, Chris Chan, so can you tell me about, the first time you had a boner or the first time you jacked off? Like, I would ask like the fucked up shit that we want to fucking laugh and have fun with, right? I'd be like, hey, Chris Chan, so have you ever like, seen a girl's vagina, and what are your thoughts? And I would ask like weird fucking shit. Then I would do like hit or smash or pass like type of questions on things like that, and have fun with it. Like, you gotta be like, what the fuck, why are these people asking like serious questions and stuff? Like, who gives a fuck, honestly? What's up, Daniel Barry? You want Howard Stern to interview Chris Chan? Fuck Howard Stern. Didn't Howard Stern like try to like shame somebody and be like the morale police like this past week or some bullshit? Like, that dude for years was like the shock jock on the radio, and now he's getting mad about people being inappropriate in their content. Like, fuck off. Howard Stern's gone downhill. I honestly, fuck Howard Stern.
And who traverse the singularly difficult problems of
Cyrax bores me, 3Frame. I'm gonna be honest. I was watching that Cyrax thing a while back. I was fucking bored.
The Greeks and the Romans had Aeneas. The Britons had King Arthur. Citizens of the internet have Mrs. Christine Weston Chandler.
See, like, why is he gassing him up?
And her own evolution is so packed full of details that
he interviewed Machine Gun Kelly. I can't stand Machine Gun Kelly. I think initially, like, when they first came out, some of their songs were cool and shit. But I think Machine Gun Kelly sucks.
Documentary series called Chris Chan: A Comprehensive History, consisting of 40-minute episodes. Just 2 weeks ago, episode...
Isn't this so meta? Like, they're talking about the documentary that we're watching, like, right now.
Chris may be the most tracked figure on the internet, and that has led to over a decade of doxing, trolling, and harassment on a nearly
sports bra
scale. She's faced shocking adversity, including unfortunate incidents at a GameStop, identity theft, the death of her father Bob, and her house, and nearly all possessions
top level one online
by fire. Yet Christine has rebuilt, she continues to create, and she continues to...
Look at that fucking like face right there. Like, that, just like so fucking like self fucking like loving, like you could tell Chris Chan is just loving this dude, like gassing him up, like just feels like a fucking A-list celebrity right there. Like, just look at that fucking... He's happier than a pig in shit. Thank you, Level 1 Online. I appreciate that. Hashtag Level 1 Online member for 11 months, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. 11 months. How many days is that? That's not 2772 days, but that's still a lot.
To evolve. Now, Christine...
Look at that fucking face, man. Would y'all kiss that? Anybody? Push one in the chat if y'all would kiss Chris Chan. Like, on the forehead. What about a forehead kiss? Like a mommy kissing their kid and just like that. That's the face that he would make.
Like us to call you.
Yes. You have the body of Christine Chandler.
You've been watching Geno Samuel documentary because me. Well, that's awesome, Samuel.
You who could speak on behalf of Mama and her memories. You could still use
that's funny, MZ Watch.
Heavily, all things considered. Just wanted to make that clear.
So what?
Bill Bones in the house. Touch tips. Melinda, you wouldn't kiss Chris Chan? Are you not the boyfriend-free girl that he needs?
What was the origin of the medallion? How did you come up with that idea?
Well, this not.
Yeah, Sam, we actually were talking about that earlier. We could speculate about that after this part. I know I keep pausing, but it's so we can talk, you know? So we can hang out and have a chat and a discussion. I want to have like a cool like talk show type of thing when I react. I'm just missing the soundboard here for the funny stuff. But yeah, I did make a video about the gal pal. Like you would think like Chris Chan would just go to a different Walmart. Because I swear to God, that motherfucker, every time he goes to that Walmart, those employees, like, they paparazzi his ass. One of those lonely nights, who knows what can happen? You're not wrong. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate you, too.
As the eternal, all of its life has had linked to literally our sister dimension.
Dude, I think this gal pal is using him for clout. Can you imagine somebody just, like, dating Chris Chan for clout? I wonder if that's even possible. Like, oh, I dated... Oh my God, I just thought of a fucking great fucking movie idea. Or a skit, like a bit. So, like, imagine, like, a girl dates or gets into, like, a relationship with, like, Chris Chan so that they could get publicity and get clout and become, like, viral. Like, become, like a internet sensation. And then when they break up with Chris Chan, they write a tell-all book about Chris Chan and make money. Make money off of, like, spilling the beans on Chris Chan. Honestly, though, if I was Chris Chan, or if I was any locale out there, right? If I was any locale out there, like on the level of like a Chris Chan, or a DSP, or a Cyrax, or something like that, I would straight the fuck up having OnlyFans. You know goddamn well, Chris Chan had an OnlyFans, and at minimum would just jerk off on it. Like, just do like jerk off videos on their OnlyFans. You know goddamn well Chris Chan would make some fucking good money. It would get pirated. Like, a lot of people would steal that content and post it elsewhere. But you know goddamn well people would be curious enough to where Chris Chan could probably make a fucking bank just like jerking off on it.
Majority of us fictional characters, we reside in this dimension. It's called C197. We stand in
Nightmare fuel.
right next to y'all, and yet y'all don't notice us except for the very creative and psychically able. And Mama's had that all her life, and she was able to link with herself.
Oh yeah, he does recycle.
Our Chan, as she's known nowadays, to differentiate from Chris Chan right here. And hang on. Right, exactly.
I mean, it's very famous. A lot of people know about your history with, and Matt mentioned it in the intro.
At least 8 people in this chat would have a subscription. I'm not gonna lie, I would probably do like a month.
And the doxing and the X's and everything. And how have you been able to handle that? How have you been able to bounce back over the years and still create online and still want to make more stuff online, having been subjected to that stuff over the years?
One moment and one day at a time.
On October 30th, Sonichu live-streamed his reaction to watching...
I'll say this,
and
their
final
hair's not
episode
that
of
bad.
the My Little Pony-themed animated series, Analysis Anarchy, Red vs. Blue.
I've been pretty much living a very active
Isn't Red versus Blue like that
lifestyle.
Halo like internet
I mean,
meme?
not everybody's able to do that. I mean, the most active anybody can get with their boring settings upon all things considered, and I am not stereotyping anybody or whatever, but yeah, I'm essentially recreational exercising, running on a treadmill, lifting weights, so on and so forth. I mean, not everybody's got to be tough, durable,
It's
and
my
able.
fucking water.
And then there's the 1% or less that, just destined to be overpowered and immortal and everything. So, the the work that Mama does in this thing, it's very difficult. It's like
The mama thing is weird.
Made for only her. It's very serious. I thought I could live out. It's like, too much for me and my over.
And it's almost like he's acting like
much.
Like, I bet you Chris Chan could be a good actor or voice actor, because you can see, like, the little quirks and stuff. Like, he's like, in the middle of talking, and the facial expressions and stuff. Like, I don't mean it now because he did the whole shit with his mom, but he had potential. He had potential. He just needed somebody, like, a real fucking, like, content manager or somebody on his ass. You imagine if he had, like, a business manager, like, somebody that was like, yo, Chris, let's fucking just get rich. And like, they, like, an editor and all that crap. Like, I think he would be making Ricky Berwick money.
Much mentality and
Now it's too late.
intelligence as I got would help everybody. So there's that.
It's time to pick place and chew
Not a bubble gum. Yum. What flavor?
Should have been a comedian. Yeah, at the very least, they could have just did like a bit. I could be that person. It's too late. It's too late, Crimson. I'm not attaching whatever little bit I have to somebody that's already sunk.
On November 3rd,
I should just
Sonichu and
record
Barbara
myself
went to
watching
vote
shit.
in the U.S. presidential election. Over Discord, Sonichu told Lane Chu that Barbara had voted for someone other than incumbent President Donald Trump, while Sonichu himself voted for the Simpsons character Lisa Simpson.
Lisa
It
Simpson.
was supposedly predicted in the cartoon series that she would become president after Trump finished his term. The next day,
Now is the best
Sonichu
time.
answered a batch of 10
Weird, crazy, kind of smart. You're not wrong.
to him
Look at
by
this. Walls of
actors
text.
playing the part of
Walls of
Lincoln.
fucking text.
Sonichu noted that he and Chris had mixed feelings about Chris Chan being the reason for the creation of the Kiwi Farms website, as even though there was resentment and hurt because of the site, it did spawn a great number of creative individuals, as well as host useful information and intel. He then noted that Christine had experienced paranormal entities, such as ghosts, numerous times, like in the aftermath of Chris's
Wait.
aunt Karina.
Chris Chan is seeing ghosts and stuff? We need to get like Chris Chan to go on Chasing the Unknown or be in the Ghost Getter spinoff.
Death in February 2009, when all his past ancestors appeared to wish him well on his trip to Cleveland, Ohio, to rescue his purported love interest, Julie, from the troll Clyde Cash.
Clyde.
He also elaborated
I like that
on
we're
his
having
difficulty
callbacks to all this
adjusting
older
being in
shit.
Christine's body, since she was much taller than Sonichu, and expressed his disappointment with the limitations of Dimension 1218 and his inability to run as fast as the speed of sound. At around that time, Sonichu began actively watching the long-form YouTube documentary series made by Watchmen, the WCT, which focused on lolcow and mass shooter Randy Stair, who had believed in an
He'll be in the next Sonic next Game Changers movie. He'll work for Sonic merch and Orange Fanta. Can you imagine? Honestly, though, I don't think Chris Chan can leave, like, county lines, right? Isn't he, like... I'm pretty sure he's bound to stay in his county. I don't think he's allowed to leave. He definitely has to have a probie. I bet you he has a probation officer. Like, he has a probie. 110 fucking %. Am I going to get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Yes, I will be getting it.
mention,
And I will be jerking off to it on launch day.
where original characters based on the universe of the cartoon series, Danny Phantom, in addition to the character Amber McLean, would worship and commit mass shootings with him upon his reincarnation
What the fuck?
as his so-called Ghost Sona, the transgender Andrew Blaze. Steer had gone on to kill 3 people at a supermarket
What's up, Crystal
in
G?
Pennsylvania before killing himself in 2017.
Oh shit, I heard about that fucking story. He did the this is the dude that like blocked like all the exits, and then he put like I think like he either made pipe bombs or he had like propane tanks that he intended on shooting, and he like locked everybody in the supermarket. Y'all hear about this story? It was kind of fucked. He like blocked it, like blocked like all the exits and shit. Killed all of his
On November
coworkers.
6th, the supposed Sonichu posted a tweet thread on Twitter mentioning Randy Stair's alter persona, Andrew Blaze. Hey everyone, Sonichu here. Just to let you know, but on the fact that after more than 7 months...
It's the first time
I'm
hearing that?
still
Yeah, y'all need to
on
look up...
Chris Chan's body.
Sometimes when I can't sleep at night, I go down like Wikipedia/Google rabbit holes where I'll look up like fucked up like killings and shit like that. Just go down like a rabbit hole.
Here, and that our focus has been mainly on the dimension merge and getting myself with this body safely and well into C-197 as soon as possible in the remainder of this timeline. Until further notice, after Mama and I finally switch back in the new timeline, I'm not doing any art commissions. Interviews are doable, but all scheduling and setting up is to be done through Null himself. I will not be able to personally respond to any inquiries during this time. If you all want something in comparison to what Mama and I have been going through, you can look up Miss Andrew Blaze and look up what she went through in communicating with her OCs in the spiritual realm between
I wonder what my
our
OCs are.
dimensions 1218 and C-197, as well as into and with C-197. But instead of mass murder or suicide, we have no intention of getting our Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu involved in any of that, and this body is to remain alive for millions of years or so. Not gonna be offing this body anytime, period. So you all have no need or concern to make up such theories on the contrary. Also, the fact that a lot of you make correlations between Mama and other online celebs that she had never ever known or personally met beforehand. Static. Not cool. I pray to Mama and all of the other deities that each and every individual in this dimension understands that. Thanks. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt emojis.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Sonichu then shared an audio recording with WCT, which purported to document Randy Stair's possession of Christine's body.
It's Sonichu here. I'm doing this audio recording for you because I got a valuable friend here who has a very important message for you. She came all the way from the netherworld, pretty much the ghost world. She just watched all your videos about her, and she just appreciates you very much on having been a fan and understanding what she was going through. Anyway, she's in this body with me, so I'm gonna let her speak now. This is Randy Stair, Andrew Blaze.
What?
Yo, Wildcat. So rad. I'm in the body of Chris Chan here.
Isn't that the shooter?
3 years gone from this world. You would say that that's just too long for anyone,
Why is he
right?
pretending the shooter's
I
in his
know.
body?
But at least you got the message what I was going for. I mean, shoot, people been getting injured or dying around me all my life. So, how else was I to react with my mental handicaps and everything? But yeah, I came out totally
Hang
and
on.
everything.
Let me look
Yeah,
this
the
up.
transition was definitely genuine with me. I just didn't go for the bottom. I mean, didn't have enough time to do that anyway, all things considered. But yeah, message from that mass suicide murder thing I did that time was essentially just, me recruiting for my EGS, for my ghost.
Yeah,
squad.
they're the shooter.
I mean, it was quite a thing. I mean, shoot, killed myself, and I went into limbo, and I didn't last long in limbo because Ember found me there, and she brought me to the dead world, But yeah, everybody who's been...
Why was he
dying
pretending
within
that the
past
shooter had access to his
months or
body?
so has
Fucking
definitely
weird.
ending up in their respective counterparts' bodies in the opposite dimension. The merge is happening just as Chris Chan and Sonichu and Magic Chan, everyone else have been saying, and we all in the ghost world have been just witnessing all the ghosts just not stopping into limbo, just going into the other dimension. And I have seen into dimension C-197 while I was alive as well, not just the dead world, I mean, I had my share of righteous
Possessed.
visions into other
Yeah.
dimensions and whatnot, and that's borrowing from the dialogue that's in this brain. I mean, that's the thing when you possess somebody else's body, you gotta work within their vocabulary and their limitations and whatever. But still, it's me, Randy Stair. I mean, you can tell from the way I'm talking here. I mean, I definitely found myself after I passed on, obviously. And I'm happy. I'm doing good.
Fucking weird Chris Chan.
One of the earlier noted examples of somebody coming from 1218 into C197, or in this case, the ghost dimension in between our two dimensions, which that's just far out. Anyway, the merge is going to happen, and Chris Chan's powers and abilities are genuine. She's even got a whole bunch of other ghosts and spirits helping her out as well. It's a real chill group around here.
The dimensional merge is happening, ladies and gentlemen.
House a temple? Huh. Well, I guess it is true. This is sort of temple-like. Wildcat, thank you so much for chronicling as much of my life as possible. With
stay away from witchcraft. I wouldn't say it's witchcraft. Like, I don't think Chris Chan has like candles and like a fucking shrine and shit set up.
You stay awesome. You're gonna be alive.
He's definitely schizophrenic though.
Alright. Anyway, take care.
Which has nothing to do with witchcraft. I think he's just schizophrenic. Split personality disorder. Very high imagination. And he's retarded, essentially.
Randy, thank you for sharing your message, and Wildcat, at least you got to listen to
I think he comes up with it on the spot.
Not necessarily an interview with Randy herself, but you might get to talk with her in person yet, but that'll do for now, I suppose. Alright, talk to you later. Thanks a lot.
On November 8th, Christine's YouTube account published Sonichu's Goochland Public Library sermon, as edited by Prater.
I want to go to the public sermon.
Most of the true identities of the organization's members by Kiwi Farms. On November 12th, a user of the film and television themed message board on the site 4chan created.
I'm in contact with Christine Weston Chandler. How do I profit from this? And then look at the response. Get a BJ from him. Tell us how he smelled. Oh. I don't go to 4chan enough. I need to.
Chris Chan, and were asking for suggestions on how to best take advantage of her. They further shared that there was a possible group of individuals, including the poster, who were striving to encourage her to join a cult, in addition to convincing her that certain Japanese anime and games were real. They shared screenshots of their text conversations, during which they played online chess, noting that Chris was better at chess and checkers than the average person.
Of course he is. Like, I say this in the nicest way possible, guys. If you're autistic or anything like that, I don't mean any fucking harm when I say this. But people on the spectrum are good at shit like chess.
It is theorized that this person was Bella Jank, who had an affinity for chess, being an administrator of the apparent official Discord server for the chess club of her university, Texas Tech University. The next day, Chris or Sonichu posted the completed animation created by Bella on Christine's YouTube channel.
That's cool.
Chris Chan Sonichu providing lead vocals for the theme music.
This is good. Look at this. This is good shit. What's up, Yoki? That was good shit.
Sonichu elaborated on Twitter that the animation would serve as a new introduction for all Chris's future YouTube videos. On November 15th, Prater went to Instagram to share a screenshot of two of their online purchases, a plastic Pikachu mask
what the fuck?
and a taser, hinting that they would be used in a future video. During this time, the supposed Sonichu became involved with the community of Sonic World, a fan-made video game that had the ability of being heavily customizable with the use of fan-made
Internet's
mods.
weird too much. That's what makes the internet great.
The official Sonic World DX Lounge server, and Sonichu began requesting that people
The internet should be weird. If it wasn't weird, then it's not worth getting on.
create a mod that would enable him and others to play as Sonichu, as well as other notable characters such as Chris Chan Sonichu and Rosechu. On November 16th, Sonichu found a Sonichu mod created by one's Cirrus Fire and Sacktree in 2017 and asked in the Discord for their contact details to express his gratitude to them. A day later,
Did Chris Chan respond back to me yet? Nope. Did not. I probably never will get a response. It'd be awesome, but it's probably not going to happen.
Sonichu shared an audio clip in which he recites an array of lines of dialogue from Sonichu, Rosechu, Magi-chan, and Chris-chan Sonichu, implying the voice samples were to be utilized by game modders to insert his voice acting into the game.
Let's zap it up. Zap it to the extreme.
Zap into the extreme in the dimensional merge.
I drift my mama. I fetch my loyalty to Chris Chan. If only Rosie was here. Hey, Rob. Hello.
Hello, governor.
Tag. Let's go.
Am I trying to interview him? Yeah, I would. 110 fucking %. If Chris Chan ever corresponded with me, I would ultimately 110% try to set up an interview with Chris Chan. I'm not even joking. I would. 110%. You heard it here first.
I do it for my family and my loved ones. Take that. I'll kick your ass. What do you think you're doing? No! Yay! My wisdom knows no bounds.
I do gotta make it happen.
Telekinesis, levitate. I got all the psychic powers. I see danger up ahead.
How about a boxing match? Why would I pay Chris Chan to do a boxing match? I don't even box. I wrestle. But I'm paying Chris Chan. Fuck that. I'd rather just interview. It would benefit me more to do an interview on a YouTube channel than a boxing. Pickle Man. Hold on, guys. I gotta pee bad. Like, horrendously bad. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Whew.
Time to zap it up. Krakow. I ain't missing out on this. Take that. Zapping it up. Woohoo!
What's he doing?
Yay!
Sonichu would go on to change
Just like
Chris's
saying random
profile
quotes?
photo to the Sonic World model of Sonichu and shared the Sonichu mod on Twitter. Also on November 17th, Christine's Twitter account unblocked Jacob Sockness.
I like Jacob Sockness. I love Jacob Sockness. Look at that guy. He's great.
Sockness
I think I DM'd Jacob Sockness, by the way. They didn't respond to me either.
then went to the Christian worshipping subreddit Cult of Quick to post about the update, metaphorically writing that she could put her key in the door that was himself, that could open up to the dimensional merge. Jacob further wrote in his own subreddit, Kidasuna, that he would apologize to Chris, and claimed that Chris's return was a result of his magical powers, which he used to gain back numerous friends in his life. Over on the Play's Discord server, Sonichu in Christian's body wrote that he had unblocked Sockness because he wanted to know what plans he was possibly scheming. The Watchman disapproved of his actions.
This is
but
so
the Watchman's
funny.
trial
This
for Nova
Jacob
would choose
Sockness
himself
and
to
Chris
keep
Chan have
tabs
such a
on
weird...
Sockness instead of Sonichu. When asked why would Jacob need to be carefully observed, Sonichu reflected back to one of his past rituals, in which he attempted to summon Christine via a DIY golem in his home in San Francisco, California. While the ritual failed its intended purpose, Sonichu claimed that it resulted in summoning a mass number of Christian doppelgangers, or Chris's biologically unrelated physical lookalikes, that were all born
I want one of those Chan shirts so bad.
to Dimension 1218 on February 24th, 1982, Christopher's birth date. He noted that past troll, Liquid Chris, was
Liquid
one of such
Chris!
doppelgangers. Nova reasoned that Christine's noted facial
Oh,
blindness may have
didn't he recently like return to YouTube? I don't know if it was Chris Chan related, but I think Liquid Chris recently made like something on YouTube.
caused her to think that there were many individuals around her that looked like her. As the Watchman continued to chastise Sonichu and emphasize that Jacob Sockness
I want to buy a
could
medallion.
neither do nor say anything of note, Sonichu reblocked his account and cried to dismiss the subject of conversation. On November 18th, the Crimson Libertarian, a Christian follower, asked Sonichu over Twitter if he could read and review their webcomic, focusing on Christian's earlier years in Manchester
He
High
does a
School.
peace sign weird.
Sonichu agreed and asked,
Like, why is his fucking ring finger underneath his pinky and thumb? I touch all the fingertips together and kind of do like that. He does it weird.
to be sent to the pages for consideration.
The real Chris Chan.
About 4 hours later, he posted a YouTube video reading through and critiquing the fan fiction story.
I'm going to be taking a look at a rough draft of a fanfic, or possibly a retelling of a past event. Anyway, it's based on Mama's real life event, you know, finding Bionic the Hedgehog back in the high school days and so forth. Anyway, my friend.
This is kind of like a fun little recall,
life
like,
and works of,
with all these references to the old stuff.
She doesn't go by Christine anymore. She goes by Christine, alright? Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu is her full name.
Say the right fucking name. Do not dead name Chris Chan.
My wife fits that. Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu. Alright? So this guy opens up with black screen with white text. Manchester High School, November 13th, 1996. Thursday. Do you look at a calendar for this? Hope you looked at a calendar for this. You better double check. Top of this page reads Dodge. Why am I dodging? I fade in. Sitting on the bench wearing a sweatshirt displaying the Manchester High School Lancers team emblem is the somewhat overweight, even at that age, war boy. Chris.
Oh.
Yeah. Known as Christian back then, but she was not overweight at all. She was actually a slender, slim body type. She was not overweight. She was not fat. Remove that
Bullshit! Chris Chan was fucking fat.
word. Is the slender, even at that age, water boy Chris. All right. So there's your first edit right there. Chris stands up from a log that he's sitting on and walks through the brush where he eventually comes to a clearing. He gazes across the clearing.
Yeah, Christine, but I still call it
sees
Chris.
the classic Green Hill Zone level. Green Hill Zone area. You know, it's the area. It's not just a level. It's part of the whole entire area.
That snort was great.
Classic Green Hill Zone level in the original Sonic the Hedgehog game. Parentheses, yes, really. Really? Yes, really. Really? Really? Yeah, really. Chris Fangasming.
What?
Fangasming. That's a word. Fangasming. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's as beautiful as it was on the TV. Look at this. Chris stands there,
You wonder when we'll get to all the messed up stuff? I don't know, man. We're on part maybe 80.
Close-up shot of the Sega
Did the bare
mouse
minimum.
moving around at the speed of
Yeah, I mean,
sound.
sometimes that's what a lot of people do. They just do the bare minimum and then they identify.
One of those. Yeah. Quick pan over to shot to Joseph Herring. Joseph Herring. Chris, watch out. Chris goes over the court, gets hit in the face with a basketball, which knocks him face first into the ground. The team goes over to see if he's okay, and Chris begins to spastically cry out like an autistic baby. The autistic baby. Don't insult Mama like that. Don't insult her like that.
Did this person write this thing to purposely trigger Chris Chan? That's what I want to know.
You could say Chris begins to spastically cry. I'm looking at you.
This is one of the best fucking episodes of this documentary in a long fucking time. Like, I'm genuinely, like, having fun and enjoying it. Not that I haven't had fun with all of them, but, like, this one is actually, like, one of the best ones in a long time. It's not fucked. I want to get to the fucked up shit, but this is hilarious. Mama Chew.
Just to clarify, Mama didn't technically change clothes. She pretty much wore what she wore throughout the day as normal. I mean, it's not like she had a basketball outfit to change into, just because, just doing her job as manager, okay? Her job as manager. Suddenly, out of the blue, standing behind the locker door, a 3'3" bright orange anthropomorphic hedgehog.
Hedgehog. I like how the captions type.
Behind the locker. Hate the hedgehog. What? Just what? You need the word appears at the end. The bright orange anthropomorphic hedgehog appears. Obviously, revealed to be bionic because my tagline, bionic. Hello. Christensen sort of lets out an autistic screech. Lets out a screech. A screech. Remove the autistic. Lets out a screech of fear.
You don't like the word autistic.
Defecating on his. You do not need that last part. In the process of screaming, Chris hits his head on the locker door by accident and falls to locker room 4. I'm looking at you again.
Hedgehog and his brother Christian Hog. Edge and Christian Hog.
I'll punch you in the face for that! Alright, internal Manchester High School gymnasium afternoon. Chris escorted Bionic to the gymnasium and hoped to God that he's actually good at basketball, so I won't be caught out on his bullshit.
He's getting mad.
I feel like that ought to be Chris escorted Bionic to the gymnasium and hope to God that he's actually good at basketball and is right on finding that out.
Oh.
You're not calling out bullshit. There's no bullshit to be called out. It's fact. Alright? So that was a stupid statement to make.
He's trolling him hard.
A three-pointer is making shot after shot after shot. It turns out the little orange... Not a bastard! You're not a bastard!
Chris and a wood chipper? That'd be an interesting one to cool.
Hedgehog knows how to shoot. Alright? Let's take these ads seriously. I'm giving them to you. And Chris walks out of the gymnasium, shutting off the lights on his way out through the set of doors. Didn't need to shut off the lights because doesn't know where the light switch is. Didn't know where the light switch was. Plus, the custodian takes care of that. The door shuts as the afternoon sun casts a shadow on the lone basketball for the gymnasium's window. Awkward silence fade out. Alright, so anyway, so that's my 2 bolts. You could do better on this, Crimson Libertarian. You could do better on this. Take everything I said and apply it to your writing, alright?
You tell it hurt
him.
him.
Thank you for sharing this, and have a good day. Be safe. Thank you.
At least he read it, right?
In the video's aftermath, Sonichu tried to contact the writer over Twitter, but they deleted their original tweet calling for his attention, and soon after blocked Christine's account. On November 22nd, Sonichu wrote in the place that he had fallen under a couple of trances and had seen some visions, including one of the near future. It involved one of Chris's doppelgangers who was working in Manchester High School. He was supposedly to do something in front of other students before passing away, and his energy and power would flow into Christine's body, allowing it to become overpowered enough to break the Iron Curtain.
The fuck?
The Watchmen found the premonition to be morbid, with Sonichu clarifying that the event would be mostly good, but it would include Chris's doppelganger dying of unspecified causes in front of a group of students. With the dimensional merge perpetually approaching, but never arriving, Christine reached out to any conceivable source of media that could reassure her that her reveries would come true, seeking guidance in Randy Stair's history.
That Randy Stairs thing is fucking weird. Because Randy Stairs killed a whole bunch of people.
The Watchmen may have tried to keep her grounded, they were powerless to stop her wandering mind from leading her into troubles that they could never imagine.
When are we getting to the fucked up mom shit? That's what I want to know. Fuck. Come on, Geno Samuel. Quit fucking around. Get us to what we want to fucking see and talk about. Alright, so we're caught up, man. I miss when we were like able to do like 3 of these episodes at once. We're like, oh, okay, cool. We got 3 more. We're caught up. Yeah, the Randy Stair shit's fucked up. If you guys ever take the time to look it up. He had like a YouTube channel, and he was like a vlogger, and he basically just like killed all of his coworkers in the supermarket that they worked at. More Chan. I mean, the only thing Chan related we got is the whole girlfriend shit. Hang on a second. Let me pull it up. I just saw earlier a video talking about it. I don't know if this person is even good. But give me a second. Oh, what the fuck? It's because I closed the window. Give me a second. There we go. There we are. Alright, so this is a video that's talking about the whole Chris Chan has a girlfriend stuff going on. That's going on. He was just spotted recently. You can see there's a couple photos. We'll check this out real quick.
Chris with what appears to be a woman who is romantically interested in him. While we can't 100% confirm what is going on in this picture, it seems that Chris has got quite intimate with this woman.
So that's security surveillance footage from a Walmart.
Maybe the end of his long...
Those people were taking photos of the surveillance of him kissing somebody.
Before we delve too deep into these pictures, I want to cover the previous month because there's some events in here that are quite telling, especially if he has...
We need Chris getting pegged by her? Yeah, that'd be gross.
In my opinion, all the weird stuff started happening when he was seen back at his old house at a Sonichu temple.
You want to believe the woman is a troll. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but she kissed him. If she's a troll, she's going to extremes. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this shit. His car's back at home. So, he's back with mom. I don't think he should be anywhere close to mom. At all. Risking their job for Chris Chan. They definitely are. They're definitely risking their job. It's security guards, fucking customers, everybody. Would I make out with Chris Chan or lick his balls once? I would rather just lick the ball sack once than actually make out.
Most of us suspect that Barb is still living at the house. She's got nowhere else to go. And pictures have been taken showing not only her...
Make sure you guys hit that fucking like button, by the way. I know some of you assholes like everybody else's streams. Can y'all like mine, please? Thank you.
Her there, but also Chris Chan's old stuff. After this photo was taken, speculation ran wild. Some people thought that he'd moved back into the Sonichu temple. Some people thought that he was going back to visit or apologize with his mother. But most people thought what I believe is the truth. He just went to grab some of his stuff. And this is substantiated by a video that someone captured the very same day. It would appear that right after visiting his mother's house,
Chris Chan's fucking tall, or looks tall.
Chris picked up a bunch of his old things, one being his massive collection of change, which was promptly taken down to the Food Lion, right to the Coinstar, so that Chris had some pocket cash for new Sonic.
I wonder how much money Chris had in change. And by the way, that's the girl right there. That girl in the brown, that's the girl that was spotted with him at the Walmart. So that's supposedly his girlfriend. She looks kind of young as fuck, but I think maybe it's just because he's huge.
Games. But you'll notice someone in this video, someone who I feel like we're going to get more and more familiar with as time rolls on. It's the same girl from the picture.
What I want to know is why he's still dressed as a girl if he has a girlfriend now. Unless she's okay with that shit.
Pictures I showed at the beginning of the video. At the time, nearly everyone, myself included, believed that this was a caseworker. I was still thinking to myself, why would they put a woman this small with a man who's been accused of doing what he's done? But now that it's basically been confirmed that she's not a caseworker,
They're fucking.
I have no idea why you'd put yourself in that dangerous of a situation. Because it's not just Chris that's dangerous and unpredictable, it's also his weens. On September 9th, 2023...
Look at this, like people literally driving on the road where he lives recognize the Sonichu license plate when they're driving, and they take photos. They take photos of his fucking car. Like, I swear to God, he has like paparazzi.
A user of the official Quickie Discord server would post a series of photos and a video. All of this paints a pretty clear picture of a ween chasing down Chris Chan. The user states that they followed Chris to an intersection where they screamed, "Chris Chan, we love you," and then after Chris got on the highway, they lost him. I really have no idea.
It still amazes me that Chris Chan could even fucking drive. To be completely honest.
What this ween was trying to accomplish by doing all this, but I know the result of their actions. They were banned from the official Quickie Discord, and they privated all their social media accounts in an attempt to cover up their identity. I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it till the end of time. Don't touch the poop, guys. Leave Chris be.
This guy's saying leave him alone, so...
All you're doing is making him more paranoid, and that's bad for everybody. The Quickie really does say it best. Observe Christery, don't make Christery.
Damn! That's kind of a good little fucking rule. Observe Christery, don't make Christery. Well, Chris, if you come on my channel, we're interviewing 110%.
This video on screen basically sums up the whole thing. This ween was following closely behind Chris for a couple miles before Chris lost them.
We already know what the fucking license plate is. Why are they blanking
I call into question, like him saying that he yelled out the window at Chris. I really think he just followed Chris around and said all this other stuff to try to seem cool. That's just my personal theory, because I don't see Christian Weston...
I always think channels that use little cartoon avatars for them, like this channel, obviously, this little character on the bottom right is supposed to be them when they're talking. I always think it's weird when channels do that. Like, what's the difference? You just have a cartoon in the middle of the screen while you're talking.
Chandler being a good enough driver to lose somebody that's tailing them. It would be about another week before we sighted Chris Chandler.
Alright, what do they have in the bag? We see... yoga mats? Are these peanuts or animal crackers? Some peanut butter. Tomatoes. Whipped cream? Is this whipped cream? I'm just trying to gather what Chris Chan's fucking buying at the fucking grocery store.
Once more. And this time, someone had a very good camera. This person not only got an
That's almost like a
amazing photo of
pose.
Chris, but also a video, all while not even speaking a word to them. And this photo right here reveals a lot of
Tofu?
key details, especially with the recent pictures that have been released. Chris's cart is full of generally healthy food and 2 yoga mats. To be honest, I don't know how we all didn't see this coming. Chris already had
Dude.
a Turkish prayer rug for all of
What if Chris Chan gets like fucking jacked now?
his Sonichu religious rituals.
What if Chris Chan gets jacked, goes back to dressing like a dude, goes back to being Chris Chandler, and redoes that video where he was with the sunglasses and shit and acted all badass? The good ending of Chris Chan? Like, what if he legit redoes it, gets fucking like in shape and jacked, and redoes that video?
And we've never known him to give a damn about his health or his fitness. I figured he was picking up an extra mat for someone at the group home. It also seems like Chris is covering up the medallion quite a bit lately. I really don't think he ever
Look at
takes
that
it
dirty
off.
ass
I think
medallion
that's why
right
it's gotten
there.
to be such a horrible quality is that he's wearing it and it's getting everything that he's getting into on it. Like I said, I don't think that he'll take it off because of his own personal religious reasons, but I think that he's going to at least cover it up to try to go as incognito as possible, which is pretty hard when you're internet famous, your hair is blue, and you're about 6'3". As I stated previously, there was a video taken. Let's look.
Chris
at
Chan should just cut the hair and look. Okay, here's the video. You see the girl? She looks fucking young.
And who do we catch there? Right
Look,
at
she looks
the
like a
end?
fucking
Just
kid.
little bit, her walking by, that same girl that we keep seeing. While Chris might not be looking at the quickie and keeping tabs on just exactly what we know about him, this one certainly is. I'll get into it here in a second where we talk about the newest photos more, but I think we're staring down the barrel of one of the greatest white knights in Chris Chan history. 3 days after the picture and the video were taken, on the 19th of September, Chris had an interaction with...
Man, this only happened a week
parking
ago.
lot. They were able to describe it, even producing a picture of Chris's car as proof. The couple had made a comment about an Eric Cartman plush that was in Chris's
Eric
basket.
Cartman plush.
Chris responded nervously with the Eric Cartman respect my authority joke.
Respect my
and left
authority.
quickly. The couple described Chris Chan as nervous and skittish, which doesn't surprise me. Chris knows how infamous he's become. This woman has definitely drilled it into his head that he needs to keep a low profile.
He
But
does.
I suppose there's enough dancing around the topic. Let's talk about the recent pictures. As I'm sure some of you know, me and Smokey have a podcast that we run every Wednesday.
Look, so,
6:30 Eastern.
Photo of them
And
kissing.
last week during our episode,
I guess at the
Smokey got sent
register?
a couple of pictures over Twitter. They were these pictures right here, and before Smokey showed them to me, he said that he thought Chris finally had a new girlfriend. And when I see the first
He
picture,
110%
I'm
does
thinking,
have a
"All right,
girlfriend."
maybe he just got a little too close to his caseworker. But this picture basically seals the deal. While we can't confirm, it seems pretty obvious that he's kissing this woman. She's not recoiling. This is a consensual...
She literally let
and
Chris
it
kiss
just
her.
completely shattered what I thought.
I'm honestly surprised. The Quickville people and 4chan and all Chris Chan's internet stalkers could find everything about Chris Chan. Eventually, it's gonna slip up. We're gonna get her name. We're gonna find out where her fucking house address is. We're gonna find out where she went to school. We're gonna find out. They're gonna find out every single fucking thing about this fucking girl. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
happening in Christery. I thought that he was still living in a group home. He still had people who were assisting him and keeping an eye on him, but it seems like he has just been turned out into the streets and picked up by a white knight, just like we expected. Little did
Definitely a
anyone
white
know
knight.
that this white knight would show romantic interest in
Her
Chris
life will be an
and
open
convince
book.
him
You're
to live
right.
a more healthy lifestyle. I wouldn't be surprised.
And so, well, yeah, because that's a security camera. Like they took, like in the security room where all the cameras show. They literally took a fucking photo off their phone of the screen of the security camera.
If she's behind a lot of things lately. This is all just theory right now. Even the fact that Christian has a girlfriend is a theory. We don't know for sure.
So unfortunately, we don't have
a really close friend.
a clean photo of
It's
him.
become damn clear that this is not a caseworker. This is someone completely different, and it's only a matter of time.
She's gonna become a fucking big internet fucking meme when they find out.
Before we find out the whole story. And that's all we have on Chris Chan today, folks. You can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to keep you updated on this because it just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
Oh,
whenever something new happens,
that's
it's
fucking
worth-
underwhelming that it's gotten interesting. I'm surprised there's not like a Chris Chan Daily like Twitter or like fucking YouTube channel or something like Chris Chan News Daily or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy. So he's got a girlfriend apparently now. I don't know. The dimensional merge, the love quest is over, y'all. The love quest is officially over for Chris Chan, right? Technically, that's his boyfriend-free girl. His love of his life. Technically, right? Boyfriend-free girl. That girl has no... Well, no, she has to fucking know. That girl has to know what the fuck she's gotten herself into. There's no way she doesn't know who Chris Chan is. There's no way she doesn't know his fucking story. She has to 110 fucking % know what she's getting herself into. Because I was going to say, oh, that poor girl has no clue. No, 110%. She has to fucking know. There's no way that she doesn't fucking know. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I think I'm going to call the night right there. I just wanted to come on, watch the new Chan, kind of hang out and vibe. I do appreciate you guys coming on. I know it's a Monday. Lucky girl, says Steven. It's a Bethesda-type relationship. That's funny, Daniel. I'll be on tomorrow night. We probably will do something fun. I haven't gotten to play F-Zero 99 yet, so maybe we'll do that. I'll bring the twerking back. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get back with the content. I was off the last week because I was suspended from YouTube, and it just kind of ruined my mojo, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So make sure you go and check out my content from this last week. Comment, engage with it. Watch the stuff this week, because I'm trying to get the momentum that I lost back from being suspended. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you do have the book, if you guys bought the book, go leave a star review on the Amazon page, please. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later.